Hey guys, it's April. It's the 12th day of the 12 days of making. And I'm going to play the intro and we're going to get started. And here is your file. This is a photo changing file, and I just want you guys to know that I have set this one up, but there is one also hidden in the file down here that is fresh. And all you have to do is open that up. I left a Santa Claus in there too if you want to use that. And these photo guides are to these two that I already have in here. They are down there in that file, but this one is hidden, and you have that, and you can see the photo guides there. The photo guides are behind these right here. They don't cut or do anything. They're just there, so you know where to place your image. And then if you want to, you can resize it. Just be very careful, resize everything together. So I'm just going to hide that one again. I'm going to leave it in the file. You only have 3 pieces to this. It's super fun, super easy, and you can decorate the front up or use a pattern paper for this piece however you want. So let's pop overhead and start putting this one together. And just so you know, this is the card, and when it's closed, it looks like this. And then when you pull the tab, it changes the photo. Now this was just my mock-up. I wanted to make sure that I got my photo the size that I needed it. Some photos you may need a bigger window on. It's just I would cut this piece from copy paper, test my mechanism, and then you're good to go. So super easy. You're just going to fold this base on its score lines, and Louise did some tags on day 10 using this same method. I did this file several years ago, and it's a really fun file, and she made some tags that are really adorable based on this inspiration. She made her own file for it. So take a look at that if you haven't seen it yet. You're just going to fold on that score and fold that over, and this is just to give it that pull tab some strength. And we're going to glue that and get that glued down. Get a little bit of glue squished out there. Get rid of that. Don't want anything sticking on this card. So we have that. And you're just going to take this piece. The one with the tab on it is your hidden photo. And the one without it is the one that you're going to see. We're just going to start at the top. Be very careful not to bend these, but make sure that they are all loose from one another. You don't want to bend them over here or your mechanism's not going to work very well. And these as well, make sure that they are opened up. You just want to make sure that you've got a good blade and they're open. That's it. Super simple. So we're going to take this one and place it on the top, and then you're just going to feed just these little feet right through each one of these. One into each section. Just going to feed those through. You're going to be surprised. Got 2 feet trying to go in that one. There we go. How easy this card really is. So we've got those little feet fed through there. We're just going to jiggle it around. Make sure that that's coming through. Oops, I lost 2. There we go. So you got all those little feet right there coming through. We're just going to bring these 2 pieces together. Okay. Doesn't look like much now, but it will in just a minute. It'll make sense. So then we're going to take this piece here, and you're just worried about this. Don't worry anything about that back tab. You want to make sure that this is centered up and that your photo is centered up in there, okay? If you want to jiggle this around so that you can totally make sure, just kind of jiggle it and you can see that it's in there. I'm just going to get that straight and bring it down just a little bit more so that my Christmas is in there and my holly leaves. And now I have it in there. I just want to make sure that this piece is straight. We don't have to worry about the bottom piece yet. You want to make sure this piece is straight and centered in. Double check. Come down just a little bit. I shifted, didn't I? Okay, perfect. So I have it where I want it, and I'm just going to take a little bead of glue and go across the top of this piece here and right across the bottom of this piece. Don't catch that other piece under there, just this little piece right here. So we're just going to put some glue right along the bottom. You don't need a lot. And we're just going to fold this tab over right here. Okay. Give that a second to dry. And when you open it up, you'll see that it looks something like this. You're just going to let it fall all the way back. And now just on, get a piece of scrap. Right here, you see these little feet right here? You've got one on each one. You're just going to put a little touch of glue, just a tiny touch of glue on each one of the little feet, just on the tip. You don't need much, it's just enough to, just a dot, just to hold those down. Okay, and if you get a little bit too much, just kind of spread it out a little bit so it doesn't squish. You don't want it squishing into the other parts when you close your card. Don't worry about this piece yet. That piece doesn't matter. And then we're just going to fold it over to the back. You still got this tab open. Just going to fold that down. And then it's going to look like this on the inside. Now we're going to play with this piece. Now you can pull this piece up and jiggle it and get it into place. Okay, and that's completely pulled up. Still got it just like this. And if you want to glue this down at that point, you can. Just, you don't need a whole lot of glue. You don't want it squishing out. But if you want to glue that little piece down, you can. Right there. So it says, may your holidays be sweet. And I got that off a little bit. I'll adjust that in the file. I'll bump it over just a hair for you guys. Oops. Maybe it helps if I get it centered. I didn't have it centered. That's what it was. So we're just going to center that up. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now it looks better. Yeah. All right. So now we have that. Those two little feet didn't stick, so we're going to stick those down again. Get those just a second. You just want those to stick right there, just on those tips. Just those little bitty tips. Nothing else needs to stick on those. Then you're going to fold this over right here. Just fold it over, creating a little sleeve for that second piece, and we're going to put glue on there. We're just going to glue this tab. You don't want to get too close to the edge. You don't want glue squishing out and ruining your mechanism. So just stay away from the edge over there. And we're just going to press that down. Give that a rub. For some reason my glue isn't wanting to stick tonight. It's the same glue I've been using. Same cardstock, just trying to be finicky. And then you're going to push this in. You're just going to jiggle it and get it down in there. Shouldn't have any problems. I've got something stuck on mine. Of course, only when you're live, right? I did something. I'm stuck. This doesn't normally happen. Just going to take it apart, see where I'm hanging up at. What got stuck? Where did I get stuck? There we go. I don't know how I got stuck. It wasn't stuck to anything. That doesn't normally happen, guys. This card really is very easy. This one went together without any problem, and it's the same, except I changed the photo. So let me glue that again. Make sure there's no glue on that edge. I just got stuck on something there. It's working, so I know that it's together, right? I might need to loosen up the sleeve a little bit. I'll fix the sleeve. I think maybe I bumped a score line. I think that's what happened. And my sleeve is a little snug. But I will fix it for you guys. Alright. There we go. No, it's not the sleeve. It's working. Okay. Just something I did. I must have pulled it too far or something. Open it back up. And stay away from your tab and just put some glue right there on each side of the tab without getting in the way of your pull, and press that down. Helps if I pull my tab up so I can see what I'm doing. It's working perfectly now. I don't know what I did. Happens, right? Only when you're live or when you're trying to record and get done. I almost made a boo-boo. Let me get that glue out of there. Be very careful how far up you put the glue on this part. I'm getting that glue out of there. I don't want it to stick. There we go. You want to push this down. Push it down as far as it will go. And then keep your glue to the inside right here, away from the card. You want to stay away, completely away from the white card. And just put it right there on the end, just like that. Stay away from the card issue. And seal that up. There you go. And now you have a magic changing card. And you can put this together without any issue, I promise you. I'm just very tired and not thinking, and I put something in there wrong and had to adjust it, I guess. Or didn't have it adjusted right. I'm just using some snowflakes that I cut from acetate last week from a project. We did a stencil, and I kept my snowflakes because I knew I would use them, and I'm going to use them right now on this card. You can decorate this up any way that you want. Come here, glue dot. There we go. I'm putting some glue dots on there. And we're pressing those down, and then we can put... I got samples stuck everywhere. I try stuff, and if I don't like it, then I change it out, and I keep the one I didn't like. And I think I'll do the medium here. So those, and then I have some little bitty sparkles. We'll throw some of those on there too. Just random. No rhyme or reason. I'm just tossing some on there. Because they're pretty. Where that one got away. I don't know where it went, but it got away. So, there we have it. You have your magic photo card. And you can do this with photos or images. Just depends on what you want to use yours for. So super fun, quick and easy. You can see that this one is a little different. I have the Santa in that one. We have the same front. And here we go. There we go. And then I was pulling it at an angle. That's what I was doing. You want to pull it straight. And then you have your holiday suite. So super fun and simple. Guys, make one of these up. Show me what you got. And if you have any problems with it, just let me know and I'll help you with it as much as I possibly can. You have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me on this 12 days of making Cricut campaign. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you have too. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Merry everything, right? You guys have a wonderful day. I'll catch you on the next video.